What's going on, sir?
How's it going, man?
You doing all right?
Good. Hey, I spoke to your wife
earlier
about the security system, so I was dropping by before I leave out and head back to Midtown. Hope I don't wake up anybody.
No, you're all right, man. They're always awake.
You got a few minutes?
Yeah, what's up, man?
So I got a presentation. I was going to swipe through and show you all the different options and see, where you guys are at. If so, best case scenario for me, and maybe for you too, is that you like what you're seeing. I could install it tonight. If not, we can do it another day. If you don't want to do it, period, we don't have to do it at all. But can you give me 4 or 5 minutes, step in and show you guys? Is that cool, so you guys can both kind of hear it at the same time? It's
Sure.
a presentation or whatever. My name's Chaz, by the way.
Mitch.
Mitch. Might want to know that before I come in. You know what I mean? Mitch,
I'll
you
be
want
alright, man. I've seen you go up and down the whole block.
I know, right? You want me to take my shoes
No,
off?
you're all right, bro.
Is it all good? Okay. Congrats on the new house.
Yeah, new house, new baby.
Oh, wow. I'm not there
Are
yet.
you interested in this security thing? Is that why you told him to come back, or what?
I kind of would like. I mean, how much does it cost?
Yeah, basically.
I was gonna do is just show y'all everything that I can do, and then the price, the monthly monitoring rates, what you're asking about, it's predicated upon what you put in the house. So it just depends, because I mean I can do a full home automation system, meaning that I could do door locks, thermostats, light bulb modules, appliance modules, doorbell video cameras, indoor video surveillance, outdoor video surveillance. I can do all that like right now. I could install all that right now. So my name's Chaz. I'm the national sales manager for ADS Smart Security and Moni Smart Home. So we're the #1 dealer in the United States. I'll show you all this real quick. This is the presentation. That way I'm not actually talking in my mouth or something here. It's because I'm going to basically say everything and then show you the presentation. I'm going to just do it all at once. So American Defense Systems is the long name. So ADS Smart Security is the short name. Just to spell it out for you though. But ADS Smart Security. We're the #1 Moni Smart Security dealer in the nation. There's a lot of other dealers out there, but we're #1. And the owner of the company, his name's Curtis Kindred. He's an Army Ranger veteran. So a portion of the money goes to Rangers Rincon or to the Wounded Warriors Foundation or different military-focused nonprofit organizations that he's into,
Okay.
A little bit more about the company. The sign that we have in the front yard is going to look like this. It's the Moni Smart Security sign. That's the monitoring company. We're the dealer, and it has our name, number, and website. I'm trying to lock down this cul-de-sac, so I need to get some signs up and get things rolling because there's only, I think this person next door, they have an ADT sign, and I haven't made contact with them yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they actually brought it from another house or if they started a new contract here. So I'm going to try to talk to them before I dip out, because if they're within a certain time to cancel, then I can actually rip out that system and they'll more than likely go with us, because I already know the prices they're paying with ADT. It's astronomically high. Have you had them before?
No.
Know someone that has ADT?
No.
ADT's they're an older kind of antiquated company, and they're pretty well known because they got that blue sign, but their prices are known for being higher because they've been in business for 140 years. Moni's been in business for about 35 years. We're #2 to ADT. They got a head start by like a century.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, some of the things that you get with our company is going to be the free move program. If you have to move for any reason, you can move to Canada, Puerto Rico, or anywhere in the United States for that matter, free of charge. So if you have to go to California, the security system goes with you, no charge. You get the false alarm protection. If the police roll out here on a false alarm, I haven't had it happen to any of my customers, or haven't heard about it happening, but you're reimbursed $50 for each fine paid to the police department, because they do charge you.
We're coming out.
Yeah, because there's billions of dollars wasted nationally for this. Other than that, you get the extended service, the lifetime warranty. That's on all the parts, the labor, like anything. If I was to install, we'd have to warranty it, lifetime warranty for the time that you're with us and our company. Other than that, you'd get the theft coverage. So meaning that if someone was to break in and burglarize the home and stuff was missing and you have to file with your insurance company, we reimburse up to $500 of your paid fine. Or your paid, not your paid fine, but your paid insurance deductible.
Okay.
You get a discount on your homeowner's insurance for having an active security system in the home. And depending on who you're with, now
That's
this is
what I heard. Yeah.
yeah. Now that's not just with our company. Just to be straight up with you, that's with ADT, Vivint, Ackerman, ZMC, any other security provider. But it just depends on your insurance company what discount you get. Who do y'all got?
No,
Stage.
Through the builder?
Yeah.
Who is it?
QBI.
I'm not sure.
Is the
So
name of it?
what I tell people is I don't, the discount on the homeowner's insurance, it's on average 20% discount, but it may not be.
Yeah.
It could be 5%, but it's just a little cherry on top, just in case if you do get it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's good. But we'll give you a certificate to prove that you have the active system in the home, is what I'm saying. The accolades that we have are far stretched, but I mean, far stretched. That's probably not the best way to say it. It sounds like a far stretched lie.
Gotcha.
They're lengthy.
Yes.
But one that I like to highlight is J.D. Power and Associates ranked Moni highest in customer satisfaction for home security systems in 2016. That's a big deal. There's a slew of other ones down through here, but if I'm getting good data on this iPad, I'd like to show you the Better Business Bureau link. I don't know if that one's it. That's the website. This is the BBB. Y'all know about the BBB.org, right?
Yeah.
So that's just where you want to go and check out, you know, if a company's like legit or not. We do have the A+ rating on the BBB. We have 95% on the positive reviews. We have a total of 17 total customer complaints nationally. And if there are any complaints, they're going straight to the owner, the Army Ranger veteran, Curtis Kindred. He's the one that responds to those complaints. It's a great company for a customer, and it's a great company for me to work with as well as a contractor also. Like I'm not salary, I'm 1099. It's how I get paid out. I'm not on like any kind of like hourly or anything like that. It's fully 1099. We can do 2 different security panels. Quick question. Do you guys have by the garage, is there like a blank outlet cover? Or is there a security panel?
There's the button where you.
By the
Well, I mean by
inside?
inside the house,
Oh.
yeah. Is there not
Yes,
anything?
this thing, right?
Yep, that's it. So basically, actually, this is actually really good because I'll show you here. The security panel would be best here, so you may have to like relocate this just a little bit over. I know you got it symmetrically aligned. Y'all did that, didn't you? I know. But the panel, like, if we have 2 panels, so depending on which one you use, one would come to about right here, the other one would come to about right here. You know, so like ideally it would be best here for the next panel that I'm going to show you because it has a built-in video camera.
Okay.
And it's amazing. And it has a built-in glass break, but I'll get to that in a second. But if you had the panel here, that means that I wouldn't have to pop a hole in the wall somewhere else
Yeah.
to then, like, you know, like there's an outlet there. I'd have to pop a hole and fish it behind the sheetrock to give it a power source to the AC power. So that would be best if we could put it here. But the thing is that there's 2 different options on the panels. The first one here is called a 2 gig Go Control panel. 2 gig Technologies is what this is called. Everything in the house is going to be wireless, so all your components, so everything that's going out, we would bare minimum give to you for free on the equipment. This security panel, 3 door contacts, front, back, and garage door, and then you have your choice of if you want to do more, but it may not really be necessary, honestly. But if you did, I could work out a really good deal on the price. I'm just saying they're kind of cookie cutter style houses. It's not really necessary unless you want to get like way overboard. The panel is going to communicate out to the monitoring station, which is Moni Smart Security 24-hour surveillance over Verizon 4G LTE cellular. There's a cell chip in the back. Has a specific phone number, so that's how it calls out. So if you're not here, the alarm's going to call out the monitoring company. If you don't answer your phones, then the police are coming out en route ASAP. And then other than that, it's going to have a built-in lithium-ion battery, so the battery backup is going to last for up to 48 hours if the power goes down. So you got the cellular and battery backup, so it's going to stay up and running, you know, pretty much no matter what happens. You have the built-in weather channel updates live on the feed. You also have the quick response over here on the bottom. Let me just show you this. This is a little bit of a clearer view. This is actually a live interactive demo of this, but you have the panel's going to speak to you when doors open, which is good for little people. So you'll know it'll say front door open, rear door open, garage door open. It'll be programmed
Door.
And then, like I said, you have the weather channel updates live on the feed to let you know when severe weather's coming through. If you have an emergency in the house and you can't get to your phone and you really like just need the monitoring company to have the police or fire department or paramedics come out, you hit the plus button and hold this for 2 seconds.
Police.
And it calls out.
System disarm.
And then if you don't answer, you know, like your phone or whatever, they're gonna show up on your front door. is what's going to happen. It's really easy to arm and disarm. Follow the green buttons here, and then you have your stay at home mode and your leaving or away mode.
Arming away. Exit now.
You come back in, you just disarm with a 4-digit code. That's pretty much it on the panel, but there's a lot of other things that we can do. Like we can connect in automation devices, which would be things like door locks, thermostats, light bulb modules. My app crashes when I do that for some reason. Well, we can connect in all your automation devices inside of that is what I'm saying. So that is the 2 gig Go Control panel. That's free. This one would cost $200. So it's an upgrade panel. And this is the Qualsys IQ2 panel. Stands for Quality of Life System. And there's a lot of differences here. This is the most advanced panel on the market. You can see it's got a super sleek interface for one, but it's also got that built-in 4G LTE Verizon cell chip as well. But it also has the option to connect into your Wi-Fi, which is known as a dual path connection out to the monitoring station. So it's even faster. It's even faster. This is super awesome panel. You'll see down here on the bottom on the middle, it does have the built-in Bluetooth disarming, meaning that you can connect up your phone, his phone, and up to five total smartphones to the security panel. So when you guys leave, you would just go over and put in your 4-digit code, and then when you come home, whenever you pull in the driveway, your Bluetooth connects just like you would a speaker or something.
Yeah.
When it connects to your cell phone, then boom, it says Bluetooth disarm. So you don't have to pull your phone out and disarm it or anything like that. It connects up automatically. Like if you got your hands full with the kids and stuff like that, you don't have to run in and drop stuff, and now the police are showing up because you couldn't get to the panel in time. So Bluetooth disarming is connected. This panel also has a built-in glass break detector. So if it was here, then it's going to be able to hear if one of these glasses breaks. So it's awesome. So if you had the panel before, you would have a freestanding glass break because that one doesn't have a built-in glass break. So we would position that somewhere close, like in the center of the house, on the ceiling, so that would hear for 15 feet out of glass breaking. That's how those work. But this one has a built-in one, is what I'm saying. And it has an Android 5 Plus operating system with a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. If you don't know what that means, it just means it's fast and it's an Android platform, so they can keep on building stuff on top of it.
Don't put that in your mouth, old boy.
And then I think the biggest thing that really separates this from any other panel on the market is it has a 5 megapixel camera. So if you were at work and she comes home, it's going to take a picture and it's going to be stored inside of the panel, but we can also set it up to where it sends it straight over to your phone app, which is called alarm.com. And alarm.com, the phone app is something you're going to get regardless, so that you can bare minimum be able to arm and disarm the security system from anywhere in the world. So you'll have the phone app, and it's not an additional fee. Like you can download it on your iPhone or on your Android. It's a free app, and then you can use it without a monthly subscription to arm and disarm the security system.
Okay.
But even cooler than that, this one has a built-in video camera. So if someone was to break in, you're away, it's going to record HD video live in action. So it's going to have some type of video surveillance, which actually doesn't affect your monthly monitoring rate. Whereas if you got another type of camera, that would affect the price per month. This has got it all built in, so it doesn't affect it. But this one will cost $200 just for the panel, whereas the one before is going to be free. These are a couple of options that we can do as far as the video surveillance. First one is the Skybell Trim Plus doorbell camera. It's going to go where your pre-existing doorbell is. There's low voltage wiring there. And then if someone was to walk up within 15 feet of the front door, then it's going to pop into your phone app. Actually, let me do this. I'll show you a little more of an understandable interactive demo. This is the round version, so it looks a little bit different than the one that I just showed you, but it's essentially the same thing. So if someone walks up within the 15 feet of the front door, there's a motion detector, and then there's the doorbell option. If you're in a high traffic area, you can turn the motion off. You'll get a text that comes straight through on alarm.com, and then you got the high definition camera with a digital microphone and speaker, so you can see and speak through to people from anywhere in the world. If you got our door lock, we'd switch your door locks to where you can lock and unlock that from the phone app as well from anywhere in the world. But like I said, bare minimum, you're going to be able to arm and disarm the security system from the phone app from anywhere.
You want poo-poo?
Multiple users. And then
I told you he's stunk.
totally understand. You let it go?
Little boys.
Slid into first. Let it burst. And then we could change your thermostat wherever that is. It's probably a Honeywell to where that you can control the thermostat from the phone app from anywhere in the world. Garage door lifters, same thing. And the door lock, showed you that one. You got the light bulbs and appliance modules as well. Turn things on and off, dim things up and down. Image sensor would be a motion detector, but it also has a camera, so it's going to take pictures if someone breaks in with the motion detection. So a whole lot of stuff, but nonetheless, there's another type of camera that we could use as well. So I just showed you cameras and automations on that previous interactive demo. These cameras here are called Arlos. You may have heard of these. Arlos, they are wire-free cameras, so there's no wires running all over the house. They're HD quality. They're weatherproof, so they're indoor or outdoor video cameras. And they have the motion alerts, and they also have the free cloud storage as well. But these are usually used on the inside of the house or on the back side of the house, because if you want a camera in the front, you might as well do the doorbell camera because it's way cooler.
Okay.
Because you can speak through it too. Prices. This is a price structure. I can go on or off of this. I can modify, do different things. The first one is $49.99 per month. That's our classic package. And then you'll see across
You'll get a new diaper.
Oops. There it is. You'll see here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's rank.
Oh my god.
Dang, bro. What'd you eat? Beans and spinach?
Yes.
Beans, greens, ribs, and chicken.
I know, I can see it.
First.
Corn and that stuff. So the first one's $49.99, and you'll see it's the activation $199 is across the board.
Uh-huh.
That's for the Verizon 4G LTE cellular connection. And just know that, okay, so it's $200 down, $49.99. Basically $200 down, $59.99, $200 down, $64.99, $200 down, $69.99. And if you want to add in the super cool panel, $200 for the piece of equipment, one-time fee. If you want the 2 gig technology panel, not as super cool, but it's cool, it's going to be free. So it's $49.99. You're going to get the 2 gig panel, 3 door contacts. Do you have a dog?
Yep.
You do. How big is it?
She's a pit bull.
Okay, so I'm saying you may probably want to just do, like, if you're doing the 2 gig panel, just do a glass break detector. Instead, I'll give you your choice of a glass break detector or a motion detector. Do you understand how those both work?
Yes.
Got it. Cool. So you get the 2 gig panel, 3 doors, and a glass break detector, and you get the Verizon 4G LTE cellular connection here. The next package goes up to $59.99. Same exact thing as over here, except you get your choice of one of these add-ons down here in the package. So it's included, like if you want the Skybell doorbell video camera, then you would be like right here because you get one add-on. If you want 2 of these, it's here. 3 of them, it's here. It's pretty simple, right? And if you wanted to keep the monthly bill lower, I can do that also. We would stay at $49.99, and for example, you can see there's a $10 difference here on the monthly price. So if you were to times that by 3 years, it's $360. So if you wanted to, just for example, have the Skybell doorbell camera right here, that would be $250 for the camera to pay it outright. So it's a little bit cheaper if you do it that way. It saves a little bit of money. So
Yeah.
you're saving like $110 if you do it that way. What do you see yourself having if you had a security system? What would you like? Or what do you like best about what I'm saying?
Well, really my thought was, one, to have some sort of system that goes off if the door opens, because
For sure.
my 2-year-old cannot open doors. So, and we lock them, but it's only a matter of time before he figures out how to unlock them.
No doubt.
But then my insurance actually called us and asked if we had a security system because we get a discount.
Oh, cool.
So I kind of want to figure out what the discount is to decide if it makes sense, because I know I want some kind of system, but I'm not really, we don't have like jewelry and all these fine things in here or anything. It's more about just if a kid gets out.
Family,
Yeah. So that's really my thought is, how much is the discount that we're going to get for Mitch, are you with him? All right. How much are we gonna get for that? And
Yeah.
then to decide, that is kind of how I'll base which one.
Did
of
they
these
tell
are
you what it
better.
would be on the insurance discount? So, what I tell people is that I wouldn't gauge the family security system based off of that. I would gauge it just off of what it is, and know that that's just a bonus that's going to come through. So, other than that, the door contacts on both. Now, one thing also I'll mention to you is the first panel that I showed you. That is the second panel that I showed you. It does have the sensors, as in the door contacts that are connected. Those sensors, and even like the motion detectors or the glass breaks, they have what's called S-line encryption, meaning that those sensors are going to have an extra security system over your security system. So if you went that direction, just a heads up. But they're both going to speak to you when the door's open, is what it is. So you're going to know when this guy tries to walk out the door, because he's definitely in there. Yeah. But what do you think? So you're thinking maybe a video camera on the front? Did you say, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even to be able to I might be able to unlock the door.
Like that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it, bro?
What's the monthlies?
Oh, so this is
The monthly fees?
Yep. Let me show you this.
Where's my app?
So you heard everything I was talking about, right? Okay, cool. I think we left it that. You saw that one? Okay. So I got 4 packages here that we can do. And like I said, I can go on or off of this. The first one is $49.99, and then you see there's the $1.99 activation fee, and that's across the board, so I get that out of the way. This one here, you're gonna have
Stop, Jax.
the,
What you want, milk? Use your words.
You have the first panel, that the 2 gig touchscreen panel, the free one. So you get that one. You get 3 door contacts, which is all you need, and then you get a glass break detector, because I don't think you guys would, use the motion detector so much, because then the dog might set it off too.
Yeah.
So it'd be best to use a glass break, and the glass break's just, again, it's just going to hear for 15 feet out for a 360-degree radius. That's how that works. So you get 3 doors, a glass break, and the 2 gig touchscreen panel over the 4G Verizon LTE cellular connection. $49.99, $199 activation, no install fees, and then also no equipment fees. But if you wanted to do the Super Baller panel, like the sick panel with a video, $200 for the panel itself.
And then all the other stuff that stays the same.
Actually, all the equipment changes, but it's just an additional $200, because the 2 gig sensors, they're great and everything, but the IQ2 sensors for the IQ2 panel, they have the S-line encryption that I was mentioning, which means it's an extra security system over the security system, so they can't be bypassed with signal jammers like these crafty dudes will do, when they drive by, where they can go through and they can actually do different things like put magnets and masking tape over things. These cannot be bypassed. It's a handshake communication over from one sensor to the panel. There's ways to bypass systems, but this one is foolproof. The Qualsys, the IQ2 panel. So if you change it over to the IQ2 panel, it's $200, but not only the panel changes, but also the door contacts and the glass break.
All the stuff that goes with it.
All S-line encrypted sensors. Yep. And I know you're like, what the heck does that mean? But it just means, like, again, they can't be bypassed is what it is. So this one, everything here comes to here, but you get your choice of one add-on in the package. These are add-ons. So for example, she said she likes the doorbell video camera on the front. Doorbell video camera, that's one. So you go here, you get 2 of those here, 3 of those here, or 3 of these here. So for example, if you're in this lane here, you can have
Any 3 of those?
Any 3 of those guys. And most people are doing the doorbell video camera, the door lock, and an Arlo camera or something like that. Another option that I told her.
Mama, your mama's turn.
If you want to keep the monthly rate down here on $49.99, but maybe you're wanting the Skybell doorbell camera, which wold normally be here, I told it's like like let's say for example, over the course of 3 years, you're paying an additional $10 per month times 12 months, $120 times 3 years, $360. So it's $360 difference. The Skybell, I can do it right here for $250 instead to keep the monitoring rate lower. Same thing with like the door lock. If you do that here, $250 for the door lock. Now, if you get like a door lock and a Skybell, then I can shave $50 off of each one. you know, like if you're getting more equipment down here, I'm not going to try to like knock your head off for, you know, getting a bunch of equipment and paying like $1,000 down on some equipment. You do not need $1,000 down here. You honestly, like, if it was my house, like bare minimum, what I would want is I'd want the Skybell at least, but you don't need to do anything else outside of. You don't even need to do the Skybell, but I think the intrusion devices is the most important thing. The intrusion devices meaning, you know, if someone kicks the door or someone breaks a glass, it's going to set the alarm off. And the cool thing about the glass breaks is they're active in the stay mode when you're here. So if you're at work and she's here, she's got the system armed and somebody breaks a glass, it's going to set the alarm off, or kicks the door in, the same thing. And the monitoring company is going to contact you, her, everybody that's on the account simultaneously. Not like ADT, which they're going to call first primary account holder, then hang up, you didn't answer, then call the first emergency contact, then hang up. It's called ASAPer is what it's called, as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So we're going to call them out simultaneously, but it's the glass breaks are also active in the away mode. So that's now on the IQ2 panel, that one has a built-in glass break detector.
Yeah.
The built-in glass break detector is only active in the away mode because it's relatively close to where you're possibly going to drop a wine glass or water glass and then set the alarm off, and then, you know, so, or, you know, the kid might do something. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on what I'm saying? What would you like to have if you could have exactly what you want?
Would you like the doorbell?
Doorbell's legit. I'll show you some of my work that I've done so you can have a visual kind of. I think you guys have a silver door lock out there, I believe it was. So this is actual door lock and Skybell doorbell camera that I did combo. I put the sticker here and then zoom in here on this. That's the slimline Skybell. The other one in the interactive demo is the round version. This one just fits more appropriately. They redesigned it.
Yeah,
and they just haven't modified the interactive demo yet. But it fits more appropriately, and it has that fisheye lens, so it sees from the bottom to the top, and it sees everything out. I mean, you guys have that retaining wall, you're not going to see too far, but it's going to see even, like, you know, if some lunatic breaks in down the street and they run by your front doorbell, then it's going to set off. Now, if it's too close to the sidewalk, I'd recommend turning the motion detector off, because you don't want that thing like tripping off because I saw like 10 kids out here playing earlier. You know,
every day.
You don't want your phone blowing up, but if you miss it and for whatever reason, like if someone comes up and the motion is detected or the push button option is detected, it's going to come through as a push notification on alarm.com. But if you miss it, it's going to record for up to 5 minutes, so you'll have it on video. And it's also got the night vision, so if somebody walks up, then you can see them in the night vision as well. But it's got the digital microphone and speaker. That's the door lock that I would use there. It's the quick set door lock. So like when you're leaving the house, you just have to go, boom, locks it. When you come back, and it opens up, 4-digit code. I don't carry keys in my pocket or anything. But that's the Skybell.
Mommy, no.
Uh-oh. This is a picture of my girlfriend and I on the Skybell. I took a screenshot of it so you can see it's super clear. This is in a townhouse, so it's pretty tight squeeze. But that's us on the actual Skybell, one of the homeowners. This is me and one of the homeowners that went with us. He's on his phone app and he took a screenshot of us over in Sandy Springs. And then, let's see, it's me installing one. This is the IQ2 panel when it's on the wall. And this is we could actually do the tabletop version too. We can set it on the tabletop. That's going to probably get yanked up and slammed on the ground. So probably don't want to do that one. But this is, I don't actually have a picture of the 2 gig panel up on the wall. But other than that, there's the outdoor alarm.com or the outdoor Arlo cameras or the indoor Arlo cameras. This is what it would look like.
What you got your jacket on for?
I know, right? It's that time, man. I'm not a fan of the cold. I get so cold so quick, but anyway, nonetheless, I do a lot of work all over the area. But I live in Midtown, so I don't very rarely. I just decided today I'm going to drive up to Northwest Georgia and drop off in a neighborhood. So I pulled it up on an app. There's an application where you can find out where new homeowners are. It's called Redfin.
Yeah.
I was like, let me go there, and now there's this neighborhood and the one across the street. And I'm gonna blow it up. Not blow it up literally. I'm gonna get a lot of accounts.
You got like? Can you email the package to me, man? My cousin does alarms.
Yeah.
We hadn't really thought about it to begin with. And now that you're here,
Who's he with?
I'm not even sure, but I know that's what he does.
Does he like sell them door to door, or is he with
Let me see.
summer sales program? Maybe Vivint.
Let's see Bobby and AJ Jackson sells alarms and works for Bobby.
Huh.
Like leg Bobby?
Leg Bob, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Leg Bobby?
He's got a birth defect. That's sad that I was like,
I got you.
it's my mom's cousin, it's not my cousin, but yeah, that's what they do, baby. I'll see what the company is, maybe.
So what do you? So you say like if she likes the doorbell video camera?
Yeah, no, I like all the products and stuff. We'd have to look at budget.
Yeah. Well, we just started
and then
daycare.
We got.
Money is tight.
She just went back to work, so now we got daycare on that one and daycare on this one and this and that. So I'd have to look at the budgets and the prices and stuff.
So,
But the product, man, the product seems.
let me ask
legit.
you this because I'm trying to work a deal. Straight up, I'm not lying. So, would you go with the Skybell camera, or can you do without it?
If we get it, I think if we do it, we're gonna do it nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get the $200 one if I get anything. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean?
Okay.
If I do it, we'll probably get the nice one with all the 15-foot and the glass breaker and the doorbell thing.
Yeah.
Or I either do it or I don't.
Yeah, I understand the same way. Like I go all the way in.
Yeah. It's like either we do it or we're not.
So IQ2 panel, 3 doors, the glass break, and the Skybell.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let me ask you guys a couple questions if you don't mind. You guys are the homeowners, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes it's the renter and I say everything and I can't do it. I'm like, oh gosh.
That sounds great.
That sounds great.
We're renters, by the way. So do one of you guys have over 700 credit score?
I think both of us.
Both of you? Boom. Okay, that's good. That's good. And let me see, what else was I gonna say?
Mickey? Or your like,
Other than that, let's make a deal. How about this? This is where we're at. What's this IQ2 panel?
It's Alarm City, VP, Director of Sales and Marketing at Alarm City.
Alarm City. What's his name?
My buddy I went to high school with, his name's AJ Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't even know Bobby's last name. My cousin. Huh?
Copeland?
Bobby
Why
Copeland.
do I know your family?
My family's nice. And they like you.
Name's family's freaking psycho.
Copeland or Copeland?
Land.
7 plus. I'm doing math real quick, so give me a second.
Nope.
Oh no. John. It's a cool jacket you have, though. And cool. I like your apples.
Okay, so like if I had to have a technician come back out here, it's going to cost me $200. If we do the Skybell doorbell camera, I will tell you this, because if you're doing the Skybell plus the IQ2 panel, you're looking at $400 down, $59.99, essentially. So what I would do is if I can make a deal like you guys can't really refuse, is it possible we can get it done tonight?
Nah,
Not at all. Okay.
No.
Okay.
2 years to buy that.
Oh wow.
I drove a 1999 Ford Explorer Sport for 13 years.
What kind of deal, though? You might
Yeah, I
give
know,
me,
right?
'cause I'm a
She's
We already did
the
that
impulse.
So basically, like you're like I'm not trying to brag, but like I am
You're good at what you do.
I'm probably the highest paid sales rep in the industry because I have.
BMW.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, I got the McLaren at the house, and I'm just playing. I drive that, so I look.
I live in Midtown,
average.
son.
No. But a long drive too. That's what I'm saying because
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pay $200 to have a check come back out here if y'all decide in the future. So $49.99, $0 down. Like that's basically like you're saving $360 off the rip, going from $59.99. And just know, like, if you went with ADT, it'd be $58.99, no less, no love. Like, they won't go any lower. And they do a $99 installation.
No matter what.
So, like, I can do $49.99. I'll give you the IQ2 panel. I'll pay for it. And then, and the Skybell doorbell video camera, and the 3 S-Line encrypted door sensors, and a freestanding glass break as well. Because
I said, Jill, you're good.
You want?
I'm
cool.
in sales.
But I'm, you are, okay.
She is.
Now, that dude, like, I stripped it on down. It made it happen.
Yeah, no, you got it, Jill.
I mean, you know. I'm sure y'all kind of got an idea what the prices are out there, right?
My only hesitation is I've never heard of Monty, so
all good.
like that's
Yeah.
But
It's cool. It's so just to break it down a little bit more. I think
Jackson, what, buddy?
Uh-oh.
he wants to watch it.
Oh, Lion King, cool. Just in time.
It,
So the ADT company, did I mention they've been in business 104
Yeah.
years? Monty's been in business about 35 years,
uh-huh.
and they're number 2 by sell volume to ADT, and super credible company. But the thing about it is that you're going with the dealer ADS Smart Security, which is even better because we're A+ rated on the Better Business Bureau. But Curtis Kindred, he's the owner. He's been in business since 2009. So the dealer ADS has been in business going on almost a decade.
Yeah.
And he's been to war twice for our country. So he's Army Ranger, and his brother Caleb Kindred, he's an Airborne 82. So he's been to war twice as well. And a lot of our back office and everybody at the corporate office, they're in the military as well. So that's, can mean it's pretty great integrity. It doesn't always mean that, but our company is a tight run ship, and you won't have any issues with the customer service for sure.
Yeah.
If there is an issue with the equipment, then it's as easy as you calling me. We can do a FaceTime, or if I got to, I'm going to drive back up here. If I'm in another state or something, or out of the country, then I just have one of my technicians. They'll come out and they'll address the situation if it's one of those urgent matters. But I mean, one quick question: the router. Where's the router?
Upstairs.
Oh, we're the internet. Yeah, that's our TV router. Sorry.
What do you? What's your bandwidth like? Is it fast?
Yes, it's whatever the highest one.
Like it's super fast. Okay, I'm just asking because sometimes is the router like over here or is it over here?
It's like directly above.
It's like directly
So it's on that floor right there?
Yeah, it's upstairs and then literally like a closet right
Yeah.
All right, so no problem. I'm just saying because the Skybell connects to that, and then it will come through on alarm.com. So you'll be straight. But other than that, man, if y'all are good, let me ask you this, because you do have the IQ2 panel that we'll put there if that's cool. You just need to relocate that. Would you prefer to have the other freestanding glass break? And is there a room back here that's maybe vulnerable?
It is. That's the back bedroom.
Is it?
Well, I mean, if they kill the dog.
Or if the dog dies. But yeah, I mean they'd have to come through a gate or something. But I mean,
if you there's one window. It's up to you. I mean, is that another room right there or bathroom? Window?
closet.
No window? Okay, cool. So, I mean, that glass break's gonna hear if something breaks. I can do them. How big is the dog?
65, 70.
Ooh, yeah. So the motion ain't gonna work on that one. So the glass break's gonna be effective here in the panel glass break. If you wanted, I could replace the freestanding glass break with maybe a window contact in there. I'm just trying to give you a different option to give you more coverage. Otherwise, the freestanding glass break, I'd probably, although that's going to pick it up, it's going to give you an extra layer of protection. Just kind of move it a little closer here to where it's more like central.
Yeah.
Somewhere it doesn't look weird, and they look good. It's a good looking device, so that's going to hear these windows very clearly, and maybe even catch that, because it's actually got to have a straight line shot. So if that glass broke, the panel is going to hear it, but just in case, because it is technology. So now I I didn't say this, and don't think I meant to not say it, but we haven't signed anything, so I want to tell you on the length of the agreement, you have two options. So how long y'all plan on staying here? 20 years? It's a 50-year contract. I'm just playing. He's like, no,
That's why I cut deals.
He's like,
I
get out
cut
of
deals
here.
you sign for years.
No.
So they get their $40 a month,
Yep.
and
But-
I get you put in the
But in all honesty, really? Okay. You have two options in the length of the agreement, and this is pretty much standard for any company that you go with. It's a 36-month option or a 60-month option. So here's the differences and why you choose one or the other. The first one, 60-month option, the price that I'm giving you, which is ridiculous low, it'll lock in. It'll be frozen at $49.99 per month. It will never go up. If you want to go from 60 months down to the 36-month option, it's a $99 buy-down fee, or shave-off fee is what they call it. But the company in the 36-month option reserves the right, or any company for that matter, that's right, to raise the monitoring rate anywhere from 1 to 3% after the first year. So like in $49.99 land, you're looking at, I think it's like $1.49, I think, or 30 or something. I don't know the math. Worst case scenario is at 3% that it would raise, but the company's going to notify you, and you have within 30 business days to respond and object to the price increase, whether it's a nickel, dime, quarter, dollar. And if they don't keep it the same as we originally agreed to, you have the right to cancel with no penalties or fees whatsoever, and all the equipment you will own.
Okay.
So it's either like, and so what I'm saying is like the 36-month option, you don't have to sweat the price going up, because if it does go up, they're going to notify you, and then you have the decision on whether or not you want to object or not.
Yeah.
Because a lot of companies, they'll raise it, but they won't tell you this.
Yeah.
And then like ADT is notorious for this. They'll sign you up in an agreement, won't tell you that for one. Then they won't tell you they're raising your price, higher and higher and higher and higher. And there's some old people that have been with the company for 20, 30 years, and their prices went up like $10 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, like, if the price were to need to go up for inflation purposes, or for like, whatever going on in the industry and everything, then the company's going to notify you guys.
Okay.
Now, I've got friends of mine that have been customers for about a decade, and I communicate, like I got off the phone with one from Tampa. I lived in Tampa 6 years, and his price has never gone up, and it's never gone up in about the 10 years that he's been with us. So I'm not saying it won't happen, but I actually haven't seen it happen.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it does happen, you have the right to cancel. You own all the equipment. You can move to another company.
What'd you say, 3%?
3%,
So 36 months and
$99 buy-down fee. Or you can do the 60 month and it's zero, and the price is locked in. It won't ever go up. It doesn't even have a chance of going up. So it's up to you guys which one y'all want to do, is what I'm basically saying.
you need 36. That's fine.
36. Cool. All right, now if I can, I'm going to. What time do they go to bed? I don't want to. They're cool.
Yeah, they're fine.
It's probably going to take me about like if I really get to scooting, but if we start talking and kicking it or something, then it could take a little longer. Hour to hour and a half.
Okay.
And the first thing that I need to do is I just need to put the information in the computer. That way I can then call the office and I can get all of your personal information put in, like your emergency contacts on the account. I need to get a verbal abort code for you guys to know in an emergency if they call you, or if you call into the office and you need to talk about the account, then it needs to be 4 to 10 characters long. And it can be a word number combo if y'all can start thinking about something there. And to pay the monthly bill, the monthly monitoring fee, you need to have a check, or if you know your account and routing number for the checking account, you do not need to void a check. Because I'm going to put you on the phone with the operator, and she's going to take those 3 things: the payment information, verbal abort code, and the 2 emergency contacts.
Okay.
And then,
I have the routing on the account.
cool. And then once I put you on the phone with the office, I'm going to run out to my car, grab my equipment, all my tools, come in. You'll probably be getting off. I'm going to text you the company's phone number, both ADS and the monitoring company Moni's phone number. And I'm going to text you both a link for alarm.com, the phone app, unless you want to download it now. So download that. That way I can do a cell test on the panel, and then the application will then become active. I'm going to give you a temporary password to go and enroll in the app, and then it's going to ask you to change your preferences. It's just a temporary password is what it is.
Okay.
Is that pretty clear?
Yeah. No, that's it. But I have to feed him.
Okay, cool. So I'll let you give me what I need here, and then we'll run out to my car and make it happen, Captain. And then I'll pay off my engagement ring. You know, I just bought one, bro. So I'm like, I need to work as late as I possibly can every single day. You know. How long y'all been together?
Oh man, 10, 11 years.
10. Married?
Oh, married 4.
4.
Yeah.
Whoa, y'all dated a long time.
Yeah.
Dang it, boy.
I met her. I was 22,
Oh, really?
31.
I'm 36. Where did y'all meet at?
College.
College.
She's actually from California. She played volleyball out in West Georgia.
Oh, cool. Like Bremen area?
Yeah, Carrollton.
Carrollton.
Yep.
Yeah. I would, if I were you, I'd move to California, dude. Like,
Yeah.
let's go to California. That's where I'm hoping to get one day. Alright,
Also living out there.
I know. My girlfriend, I know. But see, my job, like with what I do, I can actually, I can put some security panels in a backpack and use a Leatherman and go over there and install a security system in California.
Yeah.
I'm licensed in over 40 states. All the company Moni, they're in like all 50 states, Canada, Puerto Rico. So, but with me being with ADS specifically, I can go pretty much anywhere in the U.S. So we're going to go out there to Vegas at the end of November, and then we're going to shoot over to the Grand Canyon, and then we're going to go over to San Diego, probably do a little bit of work because it's going to cost a lot of money. But if I check out San Diego, man, and I like it, I might not come back.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you can go back on a one-way flight and then pack your stuff up, get your parents to move out here, and we'll be good to go.
I got a bartender that lived in San Diego for years. He loved it.
Oh, you're a manager of
A restaurant.
Oh, what kind is it?
Longhorn.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. This guy, I was in the industry for a long time.
Yeah.
Hospitality. Like for a long time. Then I saw what these guys were making doing home security.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, yeah. I've opened up restaurants. I was in fine dining, like the high-end fine dining restaurants. Like down in Atlanta, Restaurant Eugene. It's the #1 restaurant in Atlanta. But I was working like 50, 60 hours a week, you know, and getting off at like 1, 2 sometimes, you know, and on a really, 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 really good night, making $400 or $500 a night, you know, but on average, probably I'd say about 150 to 250 a night. And then you got the seasons, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to kind of go
Fast,
down.
slow.
Yeah, exactly. Now who's the first person on the, I'm gonna sit down real quick if that's cool.
Yeah.
Who's the first person on the are y'all both on the deed?
Yeah. Yeah, you can put her name on it though.
Alright, cool. She's the one that would get the 700 hopefully. On the credit, that would be good.
Yeah, no, we both.
So I'm asking that because they do, it's like turning on a cell phone to make sure you're paying your bill, because we're putting a bunch of equipment in here. If you don't pay your bill, then obviously you feel me? So it's like turning on a cell phone.
Makes sense.
Just
the monthly thing is where they make the money, huh?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm putting in a pretty good amount of equipment here.
Yeah.
So our company, really, we meet our obligations as a company after the first year, really. And then Monty kind of takes over it on autopilot is what it is.
Heard.
What, heard. That's definitely restaurant lingo. Got him. All right. So what's her first name?